Today we're going to continue our unit on the melting pot, and we're going to go through time. So the objective for the class today is that you'll be given a timeline to fill out the immigration proof that corresponds with the time error. So here we have the times, and you're going to fill out the information and put them on the blue and the colored blocks. Got that? All right. So we are going to start with our objectives. So we're going to create the timeline, and this is for social studies. We're going to learn from social studies. The first thing we're going to do is that I'm going to take you through a presentation. You each have it on your computers. Okay, you're just going to follow along. We're going to do this very quickly, so follow along, Melody, all right? Okay. Just watch right there. All right, the first thing that we want to do is that we want to indicate the different places that they came from. First of all, from the gold rush in the 1850s, those were the Irish and the Italians. The Irish came in 1850. They came because it was a gold rush in California. They thought that there was a lot of gold in California. Wow. So a lot of immigrants came to California looking for gold, because gold represents what, Melody? What does gold represent?
Money.
Money, correct. And in 1880, the Italians and the Jews, they were looking for religious freedom. Lula, you can take notes on everything you don't know. Religious freedom is de religión, in case you didn't know. Okay. In 1990, you go through the Prezi. There's a lot of pictures. We're going to go through it a little slower later. But for right now, I'm just going to highlight a few things. In 1990, the immigration policy was changed to allow 700,000 immigrants in this country every year. And in 2010, what year are we in, Melody? 2021. 2010, immigration was the highest it had ever been. Okay, and now we're going to start to fill out this paperwork.
All right.
All right, this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to do the first one, and you guys do the other one, okay? So in 1850, we have things already written on here. The Irish, the German, the British, and the French, they came to the United States. So I am going to put them in the blue block, okay? And then, what did they come in 1850? We just talked about it. What did they come? Lula, do you remember? They came for?
Money.
And that was the name of that money? What was the name of the money? What was the name of the money? They came for? For what?
For
gold. They came for a gold rush. So we're going to put here because they came for a gold rush. And now it's your turn. You and Lula are going to work in pairs, and we're going to put this down. Okay, we'll put it back up when you're done and fill out the rest of this. Come on, Melody.
this.
Okay. So let's read about it. Correct. Nice job. Good job, Lula. Good job, guys. Alright. Okay, so who came in 1960? The Canadians and the Europeans? Okay, now, what are we doing? Who is this? Latin what? What is that word? Lula?
Latin American.
And who else?
Mexico.
Okay. All right, these are things that we're going to take notes on later, okay? We're going to put this in our notes. Very good. Nice job. Very nice job. Good job. Okay, put it back up. All right, Lula, where do you think you came in the United States? Where did you come from? What year? What year were you in? Did you were in this group or in this group?
In this group.
In this group. She was in this group, in the 2010 group. That means she just came, right? Can we see how everybody's like a big melting pot? We all come at different times and we get into the United States and we're all together. We're all a country of, what does it say? Immigration. We're all immigrants. Good job. Okay, now we're going to take a short test quiz because we're going to, what we just studied and what we just saw, we're going to put it on paper, okay? Here you go, Melody. Lula. Quickly. Moving quickly.
Boom.
Can you put your name on it, please? Okay. Thank you. You ready to finish? Do you need extra time?
Yes.
Okay. Take a few more minutes. Good job, Melody. Nice done. Nicely done. Okay, now we're gonna, Melody, we're gonna see how well you did. This information, look on the board and tell me how well you did. How many did you get wrong and why? Let's look at it. You wanna look at it with the board? Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
Look at it at the board. And Lula, you can use your notes. You can use your notes to see how well you did. And then if there's something that you got wrong, we can talk about what it was.
Yes, so this one fly.
Oh, okay, that one was wrong? Okay, so that should have been Asia, China, or Latin America. So you could write a little note next to it, put Asia, China, and Latin America so that you know which one was correct and which one was not correct. Okay?
You're
Right here.
thanks.
Right there, put this one right there next to it. Good job. Okay, perfect. Are you completed or do you need more time? You're good? Okay, thank you. All right. So now we're going to talk about where you can see yourself. We've already talked about that Lula came in 2010, right? But mommy was born here, and you were born here, right?
Why?
So we were already in here. But where did my daddy come from? Where did Grandpa come from? Here's Grandpa right here. Grandpa came from Cuba, and he came in this time, right?
Why?
So Grandpa and Grandma were in here in this time. And Melody, she didn't come around until way over here. So that's why we were in that big pot, right? What about Daddy? What about Daddy? What do you think about Daddy?
And Daddy blue.
Daddy came in here, I think it was. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to do for homework. Here's our homework. We're going to ask Dad the story of how he got to the United States. So you can say, Daddy, how did you get here? How did you get here from seeing Tia Cuba all the way over here? And Daddy has a big story to tell you, so we're going to hear about the story. And Lula's going to tell me all about the story that she did when she got here. Did she go on a boat? Did she get in a plane? How did they get here? That's what we're going to do. Okay? And so now we have some exit questions. So Melody, go ahead and pick an exit question, read it, and then point to it. Is that the one you want?
Yes.
All right, what does it say?
Point
Point
to
When
your first
family
family one
came.
came.
When did your family came? When did Grandpa come? Let me have you answer the question. Before. Thank you. Okay, when did Grandpa come? Look at the numbers
Is
and point to it.
right here.
That's right. He came in 1960. Lula, go ahead and pick another question.
Can't you see yourself in the timeline?
Can you see yourself in the timeline? Where are you? She's in 2010. All right. Now, can you see why they say that the United States is a melting pot? That it's a big pot full of people coming in, and then I married Daddy, and Lula married an American, and Melody married a Chinese, and we all came in and we had kids, and these are the kids that you see here. See how different we all are? That is why we're a melting pot. Because everyone comes from another country in different times, in 1850, and there's a lot more times, that they come from different areas in the world, and then we all come together and we start a family here in the United States, and that's how we're a melting pot. Understood?
And sad too.
And it's that.